everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you my resewlution video. So for those of you who are not familiar with a resewlution, it's basically just a commitment that you make to yourself about the projects that you are going to be making in that upcoming year. So for me, that includes challenges that I have placed upon myself to further my skills and my talents as a seamstress. This year I have committed to doing more practical sewing. In the past I have made like vintage style makes and Cara makes, and I really do like making those things. However, I have found that a lot of those makes are not practical, even though they are fun to sew. I love learning about the vintage style patterns because they are unique in the sense that a lot of the things, a lot of the patterns that we see today, those modern patterns, a lot of the techniques and things, we don't do those things anymore. And so those patterns are quite unique and I love working with them. However, I have found that a lot of the makes that I have been making are not really practical. So one of my resewlutions is to make more practical garments. And with that said, I've also committed to making a capsule wardrobe, so a handmade capsule wardrobe, and that handmade capsule wardrobe will include more practical sewing garments. So for instance, I have my list here that I want to share with you. So for my handmade capsule wardrobe, I do want to include 5 tops, 4 skirts, 2 pairs of jeans, 3 sweaters or cardigans, and 4 to 5 dresses. So I find that this type of wardrobe will lend itself better for me because I wear these things more often than I wear like the Cara jacket, for instance, that I made a couple of months back, the red and black one. Even though it's a beautiful jacket, I'm not going to get a whole lot of wear out of it. Probably if I go to church, you know, I can wear it a couple of times to church. But again, I want to make more practical things. So now with that said, I'm still going to be focusing on my Cara challenge as well. And that is continuing to develop my Cara series and making making vintage style makes with my Cara pieces. So I'm still going to be doing that. However, I want to do more practical sewing as well. So I don't want to have all of these Cara makes and these vintage style makes and not have things that suit my lifestyle and my needs, because I am a stay-at-home mom and mostly I am wearing shirts and a pair of pants. So that's what I want to include into my garment collection this year. Okay, now, so as far as the channel and where I see my videos headed in 2019, I definitely want to do more sew and tell videos. I have found that in the past year, I have done like a lot of projects and I just haven't had the opportunity to share all of them with you. And that makes me a little sad because, you know, you want to share all the things that you make with others so that you can inspire, and then in turn others can inspire you as well. And so that's something that I definitely want to do this year. I want to do like a sew and tell series. I did do like the pattern reviews and the reveals and things like that on this channel, and those are great. But I think I'm going to kind of gear this channel more towards showing you my makes and telling you a little bit more about them in more detail. So that's something that I definitely want to do. And like I said, in the past I did do the pattern reviews and I really like the pattern reviews. And I'll continue to do those but I'm going to be more selective on what I am doing pattern reviews of. And if you guys have patterns that you see on this channel, things that I have made, and you feel like I did a wonderful job and you want me to do a pattern review of that, just, you know, leave me a comment and let me know, and I will do a pattern review at your request. All right, so what else? Sewing vlogs. I do sewing vlogs on this channel as well. So that's just simply my progress on a particular garment that I'm working on. I have been very selective on those in the past as well, and I'm going to continue to be selective on which patterns I choose to do sewing vlogs on. I find that people really like the sewing vlogs, but they can be a little lengthy, and I think that a lot of people tune out at a certain point. And so my goal for that is to try to pick projects that are shorter, so that I can keep people's attention span longer and that you can enjoy the experience more. So I definitely want to continue to do the sewing vlogs and make sure that I share that with you as well. And then lastly, tutorials. I didn't do all that many tutorials in 2018, and that's mainly because things just was really busy. We had just a lot of things going on. We were moving, you know, we had a death in the family, just a lot of things that we had to juggle last year, and so I just didn't do a whole lot in the way of tutorials. I did, you know, things that were relatively easy and things that were more natural for me to come by anyway. And hopefully this year I will be able to do more tutorials. And again, if there's something that you really like me to do a tutorial on, just leave that in the comment section below, and we could see what I could do about making a tutorial on that thing that you would like me to make a tutorial on. So that's basically where my channel is headed this year, and some of the things that I am committing to do for 2019. If you have plans that you have committed to in regards to sewing, and you like to share them with us, leave your comments below and let us know what you're working on and what you have decided to do for 2019. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning into the channel. And as always, stay creative.